Hey, my name's Buck, and I'm part of Team Lamb. And Team Lamb is heading down to interview one of our favorite teachers, Miss Wilshire, who's told us a little bit about herself before in class. And so we are going to head down and get to know more about her and her journey in life. And I'm really interested in seeing how she chose her path in life, because I always love any kind of advice I can get. So, because I'm right now undecided what I would like to do, so I'm very excited to see what my teacher has to say. So, let's go.
Hey everyone, I'm Morgan DeVoe, and as most of you know, I'm a senior at La Cañada High School. And right now for our Road Trip Nation, we're about to go interview Miss Wilshire, who I've had the privilege of having this year for AP Lit. And she's just such an inspirational person, because I just really love her class and the way that she views life, and I'm just really excited to get to know her a little bit more on a personal level outside of the classroom, and ask her about her journey and how she came to where she is today.
Hi, my name is Austin Lee, and I'm 18 years old, and I'm going to Cal State Fullerton next year. It'll be a different experience because La Cañada was such a tight community, and I'll be studying voice, and in addition, I have doubts whether I should be a voice major or not, but from this interview, I'd like to learn more about myself, and hopefully Miss Wilshire will solve my doubts.
Hello, my name is Leora Steinberg, and I'm currently in 12th grade, and next year I'll be going to Brandeis University in Boston. We're seeing the interview tomorrow with Miss Wilshire, and I'm really excited because I have many doubts over my future. I'm not sure if I should do American history, if I will be fine in Boston, or even more if this how suited I will be to the major change in college. I'm hoping this interview will help me with all these things.
Hi, Mrs. Wilshire. Hi, this is Morgan DeVoe. How are you? Good. Well, I'm just calling to follow up. Are you still open to doing the interview next Tuesday? Okay, great. All right, awesome. We'll see you then. Thank you. Okay, bye.
What's up?
So we're here because we're working on a project called Road Trip Nation, and basically we're all seniors in high school trying to find out what the next step is in life. And we wanted to ask you a little bit about your path or some advice.
Okay. Advice.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So I'm Morgan.
Hi, Morgan.
So nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ms. Wilshire.
Hello, So, when you were our age, what were some of the challenges that you faced when finding your path?
There weren't really any challenges, and maybe I should have been thinking about it more. I mean, it's like with each step, it was, what am I going to do next? So which college am I going to go to? And after that, it's like, okay, now I'm in college, what job do I want? Stuff like that. And so, just like you, college was assumed. I was going to go to college, and I was going to get a degree, and I was going to get a job, and I was toying with several ideas about what job I might want. None of that was really set in stone. You guys seem to plan out your lives like way early and decide your majors and all that, and there was never any of that.
So, how did you know that teaching was going to be your path?
Right. There was never any doubt that I was going to be a teacher, and I cannot imagine doing anything else. Even though I toyed with various career options from the time I was like elementary school age, so little girl in my room, I'd line up all my stuffed animals and I would read them books and I would teach them lessons and I would do grade papers and I would tell them stories and you know, have them in little desks and stuff. They were all lined up. And so there was always this fascination of being a teacher because I can't imagine being anything else.
So would you say that it was really something that was always inside of you, or did you have a mentor, maybe a teacher who kind of directed you in that path, or was it just something that you were always passionate about?
I was always passionate about it. In terms of teachers, absolutely. I always loved my teachers. I always wanted to be my teachers. I was in elementary school a teacher's pet, and my senior AP English teacher, Mrs. Canning, was a huge inspiration. So she was definitely a mentor figure, and I loved her, and I wanted to be her. And I remember just filing away everything that we did. And it's funny, my curriculum right now is very similar to the curriculum that Ms. Canning taught us.
So now that you're on the other side of the fence and you've become, so to speak, the Miss Canning, what are some of the lessons that you really want your students to take from you?
When we were all doing our graduate presentations, one of the things all of us must have said over and over again, it's so true, is that we want our students to be lifelong learners. You know, we want them to take all of the skills that they use in the classroom and use them everywhere for the rest of their lives. I mean, obviously, because I'm an English teacher, I want everyone to have passion for reading. I want them to enjoy literature or reading in general, but I want them to have fingers. I want them to be able to communicate effectively. You know, you can't, and by communicate effectively, I mean like interpersonally, I mean presentation-wise, I mean in writing. Holy cow, you gotta be a good writer.
And just to conclude the interview, now that the four of us are going off on different paths, separate ways, what piece of advice do you think you could give us as we embark upon our journey?
I want you to be a serious student, but I want you to have fun at the same time, you know, with the social things, with all of the club things, with all of the people who are out there. So, yeah, and read for pleasure, read lots, read some Tolkien, read some mysteries, read some fantasy, because, yeah, don't just, I don't know, have time for fun, but make time for your studies. You know? Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
We did it!
Yay! There we go. So after our interview with Miss Wilshire, there's a couple life lessons I'll definitely be taking with me throughout the rest of my life. So although I'm still undecided about what I would like to do in the future, I will definitely take these life lessons to heart in whatever I do.
Although I've had Miss Wilshire for 2 years now, I believe that my experience with her in this interview has helped me in the long run. Before I was unsure if I should follow my passion, if this was really the right way to go, but by listening to her, I realized that this is an option and that becoming an American history major, if I wish so, could happen.
Before this interview with Miss Wilshire, I was confused and kind of unsure as to what I wanted to do, but you know, after I kind of got the clarification as to, you know, follow my dreams and, you know, pursue music.
Overall, I think that Road Trip Nation was a really moving experience. She's really inspired me because one of her words of wisdom that she gave us was to always continue learning. And I think that as a teacher, that's such great advice because that makes me realize that even if you're not in the classroom and as we're leaving high school and of course going off to college, we're always going to be learning and taking from all the experiences that we have in life. And with that, I really want to apply it to my potential career as a broadcast journalist in the future and just really go for my dreams like she did.